What's up, everybody? Kind of been gone all weekend because I took a little trip to Rockport to de stress and relax. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pop into chat and screen for this. So, I straight up said that I was never going to be one of those streamers that came on and talked about, completely serious shit and any of that kind of stuff. But I decided today, after talking to some people, that I think it's important to keep things like in perspective and keep things really real. So today I thought I would give my Monday vibes and my truth just in general, with some life shit that's going on right now. So I decided today that I am just going to throw it out there and do a 5 or 10 minute stream and talk about some things that hopefully will hit home with some people and people won't be so afraid to maybe act upon them or be vocal upon them or anything like that. First and foremost, I think what's wonderful about Twitch is that there's this community of so many different types of people, and it's such a diverse community. Whether you're just strictly a gamer, or you come from the LGBTQ community, or you're a socially awkward person who is finally able to kind of get outside of your shell and out of your box and be that type of streamer. I think that that is truly an amazing thing, and if that's what makes you comfortable, I think you should go with it. So I'm just going to throw some shit out today and keep it very real. Like I said, it's probably going to be a short stream, maybe 10, 15 tops. Um, so for the past 2 months, I've been having some really, really interesting health issues that deal with acid reflux and some other things. And I have been very nervous and terrified, actually. I am a husband and a father of the most amazing little girl. Hey, what's up, Hendrix? Welcome in. This isn't my typical stream. But I'm just going to throw some stuff out today. But I think it's so amazing that I have the opportunity to step onto a platform like Twitch, and be able to speak my truth a little bit today, and in hopes it enlightens and empowers somebody else to maybe, I guess, just get the balls at the end of the day to do what you need to do. So having some really horrible acid reflux issues. I had COVID 2 to 3 months ago, and I didn't really have any symptoms. And that's not to say, since we don't really know too much about this virus yet, if that affected some things, but the acid reflux has been so bad to the point where I've had such horrible anxiety, not wanting to eat. I've lost 25 pounds in a month and a half, and sometimes it's to the point where I don't want to leave my house. And I'm very thankful that in the last year, with COVID going on and being laid off last March and not working, that I have met some of the most wonderful people through gaming, especially Elder Scrolls Online. I have met some of the most wonderful people that I actually am friends with them on Facebook, and I talk to them regularly, on my phone and whatnot. Um, and they're wonderful. So I guess over the weekend I took a little me trip and I went to Rockport, Mass, just to go hit the beach, and I froze my ass off. Um, but it was just kind of really nice to chill and reflect and kind of put some life things into perspective. I think we all have that fear when we don't feel good, um, and your body doesn't feel right, and just things in general don't feel right. That we just want to hide and we want to bury it, and we don't want to talk about it. At the end of the day, I guess what I what I kind of learned over the weekend is, despite how you're feeling, you have to man up sometimes. And that thinking the worst all the time, hoping that it will only get better, is not really the best way to look at things. If you knew me on a personal level, I am going to be one of those persons in your life that is always going to try to keep you on a high, and try to look at the bright side and the positive of things, and in hopes that no matter what, it's not going to be as bad as we seem. Um, and I think with getting the procedure that I'm going to have done, which is a very common procedure, as far as your stomach and esophagus and things go, it's done thousands of times a day all around the world, but it doesn't make me any less nervous. But that what I realized is how nervous I am for the results of this procedure. When they take biopsies of things, could it be something awful? When I went to my favorite spot in Massachusetts where I live. It's crazy, you can hop on a plane to some of the most beautiful beaches or islands or places in the world. And I was totally down with just taking a 2.5 hour road trip to a place that is so serene to me. and completely be okay with freezing my ass off walking up and down this beach. Um, but realizing, if something were to horribly happen, and this was my mentality in the beginning, that maybe this would be the last time I would go there. Um, but that's where my head has been at. So, if you're one of those people who's a gamer and you might be in some senses socially awkward, with people. And you know what? That's okay. Not everybody's a people person that could maybe hop on Twitch or YouTube or I don't know, just go out to a bar and randomly talk to people. I can go talk to anybody. I have no qualms about that and cracking jokes with people and all that kind of stuff. But I just think, and I just want to spread the love today and the importance of not fearing the unknown. Um, it is definitely something I have learned over my weekend not to fear the unknown. I could not be more happy to have gotten home today and see my wife and my little one and spend a little bit of time with them tonight and just hang out. But gaming is fun and we love to do all these things. I think it's hard for a lot of people in the past year, those people that are working from home or those who unfortunately are not working and are killing themselves in this job market in this economy right now trying to find new jobs. I can tell you I've applied for 300 plus jobs and I'm very qualified in the retail management field and bar and restaurant management, even serving and bartending. I could do any of it. And not even getting a letter from like certain I'm not going to name anything because I don't know if I'm allowed to on this Twitch or whatever. And filling out applications and whatnot can be so frustrating to so many people on the daily. I've definitely applied for probably 300 plus. And sometimes you don't even get that letter back, just saying something as simple as thank you for applying. We went with another candidate, whatever the case may be. So I guess I can just tell you to hang in there. It's going to happen. This is not an end all be all. It's a shitty time right now for so many people. Um, and I think at the end of the day, we all really need to remember that. And we're all in this together. And we really need to hold on to that. And really, I just can't say it enough. Just stick to that mentality that we are all in this together and we're here for each other and to not get discouraged. Um, and I think being in the house, for over a year and not running around like a crazy person, 60 to 70-hour work weeks like I used to, and working all the time and running around has been and taken a toll on my normal things. So being as nervous as I am for this procedure coming up Thursday, I'm trying to look at it from a better view and perspective that it's all going to go good and it's going to be amazing. I'm gonna have some answers, and you know what? It's not gonna be horrible news, and that's the way that I'm gonna look at things. I'm gonna look at things from a more positive perspective going forward versus a negative one. And I think that it's something I learned this weekend, and for somebody who tries to, for the most part, be positive, that took some effort, because it's really, really been a rough 2 months. Um, I would say I do about 85% of the things that I'm supposed to do as far as eating and things like that. And I will tell everybody very honestly that Friday night I went out and I got absolutely lit and I went and ate stuff I should not have eaten and I cried and I just went ham because everybody reaches their breaking point of things and whatever. So I think the fact that I have, Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or something like Twitch where I can just throw it out to everybody, keep my shit as real as possible, and hopefully inspire anybody who gets to watch this little clip tonight to do the same. It's a shitty year. We've all been locked up inside the house. We're not doing the things we're doing on a normal basis. This is not an end all be all for any of us. And we're going to move forward. Hold tight to your friends, hold tight to your loved ones and your family, and we're all going to get through this together one day at a time. And just don't fear the unknown. You know, this too shall pass. So I look forward to seeing you all. I should be streaming tomorrow and hanging out. Thank you so much for watching my little clip. I just wanted to keep it real and hopefully inspire other people to just just not be afraid. It's hard, and I say that as a 35-year-old man. Like some things are scary. I'll tell you, I'll tell you. 5 years ago, I thought I could take on the world. Um, Sometimes I don't feel like I could take on a cotton ball, but you know, we can do it, and we can all do it together. So be there for the people around you and be patient, and we'll all get through it together. I hope everybody has an amazing Monday. Those of you that went back to work today, I hope it wasn't completely awful. Just think 4 more days and you'll be at Friday. And like I said, I will see you guys on stream tomorrow at 8 Eastern time, and we can chat some more then. Stay healthy, y'all, and thank you guys for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.